What's up, guys? Elfis here. Today we're playing some more Han casual mode. We're doing things just a tiny bit different today, only because I wanted to play a bruiser, specifically either berserker or prisoner, and I wasn't sure which. And my good friend who I just met, Killer King here, Pew with his little gamer tag, suggested I add them to favorites and random, and I like that idea. So I think I'm going to do this, my little favorites. I have them both favorited, and I'm just going to random. Prisoner it is. All right, cool. And I'll reset the favorites list. There's one thing I wanted to announce real quick. So somebody, I don't remember the person's name, sorry. I think it's one of my new subs, or maybe it wasn't a sub, maybe it was just somebody watching my videos or something. But their name wasn't too familiar, so it was somebody new. Recommended that I do a poll. Just instead of, or maybe they weren't new, maybe they were just somebody who didn't comment too much or something, or I just didn't recognize the name. But so they recommended I do a poll for picking heroes. So my question is, would you guys like to do that? I think what I could do is I could just like make a poll the day I'm playing or something, and I'll tweet out the poll link or something like that, and you guys could go vote. You know, I'll have like, you know, either I could do one of two things. I could either have heroes selected from the ones that you guys have requests, so I'll just have like a couple heroes selected from the requests, and we'll do a poll, and you guys will pick the one I play, or I could just random a couple heroes, and you guys could poll which one I play from that. Whichever you guys would prefer, I will be more than happy to do. If anybody wants to, if you guys want to give me your feedback on that down below in the comments, let me know what you think about that. That'd be cool. That way you guys get to see more of the heroes you actually want to see, as opposed to just the heroes that I like playing. Although I do try and do some of the requests, as long as it's a hero that I don't just really hate playing. Somebody requested Tempest a very long time ago, and I just never got to it. Sorry, I just really don't like playing that hero. It's just not my style. I really don't like just sitting back and waiting for like a perfect ultimate or something. It's just like, it's just not my thing. But I don't know why it keeps doing that. Why it like sets it up like that. Why it like defaults that. Just setting up my stuff. Where am I going? Whatever. Hag, Balf, Gumbo. Okay, so I'll probably, I guess I'm probably going, it would make sense for me to go bot. Can I bot Plix? If that's okay with everybody, so I can maybe get some hooks in. If Gunblade is gonna like fight me for it, you know, I mean, I'm fine going in another lane, but I'm gonna take that as a yes. I can go bot. It looks like he's doing nothing. I actually like the starting items for prisoner. I like getting a mana pot because you really need it to set up some nice hooks. You can go hatchet or not hatchet. You don't actually need the hatchet. What I like to do sometimes is, instead of going hatchet, I'll go depending on the lane setup. Let me clarify. The only reason I say you don't necessarily need the hatchet is if you look, prisoner has pretty high starting damage. Now, obviously, if you're against someone who has a hatchet, it could still be hard. But no fighting Plix. Gunblade, can you please top? Heart? Maybe he'll love me forever. By the way, the auto level is basically fine. I mean, you could maybe not get this if you really wanted to, but I actually like getting one level in it early on because it helps you last it. That's fine. It's actually fine for Armadon to go mid. So he's like, okay, I'm not gonna sit here and teach him how to pick heroes for mid, but that's fine. Armadon can mid, by the way, guys. I mean, maybe in like a super high tier game, it's not really acceptable because he'd probably lose to like a really good mid hero played by a good player. But it's not like in a casual mode game. That's not unheard of. He can gank fine. Actually, he's a very good ganker. But whatever, it's not worth the argument. You could definitely mid as Armadon though, but it's fine. If he's really going to be like that, that's okay. It would have been cool. It would have been alright to have me and Armadon go bot and Hag go top. But Hag also has a slow, so it's fine for Hag to come bot with me. That's totally cool. Oops, I accidentally hit V. Sometimes when I press C to center the camera, I accidentally hit V that time instead. Oops, I failed at last hitting. My B, I couldn't see the guy's health bar. I thought I was on par, but I really wasn't. Just auto-denying that. That's totally fine, by the way, if you guys want to auto-deny. That's a torrent. I've never heard somebody else say that, but it essentially just refers to, like... Oh, he took my last hit. Just essentially refers to, like, forcibly denying something if it's below half. She's a faster attack animation than Prisoner. It's not fun. Who is that? Voodoo Jester. Okay. Ooh. Funny. Prisoner versus a Devourer. We'll see how well this goes. Maybe he's better than me at hooking, maybe not. I would say my hooks are easier to land, so I would say I'm probably going to be having a better lane, but it's possible he does better. So auto-deny, see, it's below half, and I'm attacking it down. Oh. Can you, like, harass him, dude? Oh, I missed. That's okay. I'm actually fine with that. A little slow reaction time by me, but that's okay. Maybe it'll at least convince Voodoo Jester to back off a bit, because now he'll be weary of a potential... wow, that was a poor hatchet by me. Way too early. Maybe he'll be potentially weary. Is Hag like AFK? What's she doing? She's like She's like sort of kind of not paying attention sometimes. She looks like she's just sitting there. Yeah, I think her hero is on like idle there, just auto-attacking things. I'm not using my potion just because of the fact that I don't need it at the moment. My mana will regen enough to get up to be able to do another hook in a minute. You don't really need like full mana on Prisoner all the time, so there are some heroes where like you need full mana to bust off like a full combo. If you can't get your W off, a lot of the time when you land the hook, it's actually alright, believe it or not. Most of the time the hook and whatever, I mean, you would hook in an ideal situation, so like when you have like a full wave and their wave's about to die or something like that. And typically that'll be enough to do it anyways, to get the kill anyways. Maybe not, but you know, typically, especially if it, I mean, you should be hooking ideal targets. So if I hooked Voodoo, unless we got like a really shitty cocktail stun that just fucked us big time, I think we'll probably be alright. I'm actually gonna sell, I'm gonna sell a totem to buy my boots. I was debating it because I like having the stats, but it's fine, I guess. It's actually alright, so it's not worth it. Obviously, I just saw Devourer up here, so I'm not going to walk up. That's a good hook location, by the way, if you're playing Devo or Prisoner. Or Gauntlet, I guess, although Gauntlet's hook is a bit shorter. It's a little bit harder to manage, but those are all good hook locations for hook heroes. So, I mean, I would say a lot of people don't know about it, but I think everybody knows about it. People just don't utilize it as much. It's not good, really, if the enemy sees you walk in there like I just saw Devourer, but it's good. Can you harass him, please? I'm sorry, can you do that? Can that be a thing? Why are you running? We can fight this. No? Yes, we can. See? No, one more. Hag. There we go, Hag. Nice job. Ooh. Careful, bud. No, I'm not gonna chase him down because of his rot. Just gonna use my 2 potions. We got 1 kill. That's good enough. We actually have higher DPS. We have much higher burst damage to take them down, so I'm not particularly sure why they picked the fight there. Because we could... Ooh. My mana regens? My mana regens? Oh. Kill him here? I might get him? No, the rot. Oh! No, I'm not going to get him because of the rot. I'm dead. Oh, he denied himself. Which is actually beneficial to me, believe it or not. I'm going to take this haste to get at... no, I'm not. Yes, I am, because the enemy's coming. The enemy mid lane is coming. Oh, I'm dead either way. Forgot it was Doctor. It didn't make a difference. I guess running the other way would have been better to at least make him waste more mana, but it didn't. It wouldn't have made a difference. He could have killed me either way. So that's okay. I mean, it happens. Maybe not the best idea from Doctor. Well, he's got a port, and it looks like that. Oh, looked like he had a... Oh, okay. Did Gauntlet... Or, sorry, not Gauntlet. Gunblade? Was I Maybe I misread that. Maybe he didn't have enough mana to do anything, really. He used a lot of mana to jump, which is why I was saying maybe that wasn't the best choice. He used, like, two-thirds, half of his mana to make that jump, which isn't crazy, but it's kind of weird. Did Hag go top? Hag went top. Yeah, okay, so I'm down here solo. I just want to get in experience range then. I want to make sure I'm getting XP, and I also wish to call bot missing, because I don't know where Voodoo is. I don't know where Voodoo Jester is. Got to be a touch careful with the hook here, for a Devourer hook I'm talking about, not for me landing a hook, but for getting hooked by Devourer, so a little bit careful, never hurt anybody. He's still here. I don't know if... It looked like Voodoo left to go help another lane since he saw that it was just me, or nobody was here. So he probably won't hook me, but you never know. It doesn't hurt to be careful. Another thing, by the way, is that if you have a level in your E, it lets you last hit archers or mages, whatever you want to call them, under the tower very easily. So that's another thing. I think you can do it once you hit, like, you know, 4 or 5 or maybe 6. Maybe like 5 or 6 anyways on Prisoner, because Prisoner has high base damage, but it's just another thing that lets you do it easier. Oh, careful. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There's a Ra. I don't have any mana. Yep, there's a slow. Is that enough? It was enough. We might be in a little bit of trouble here. I'll poke him. I'm gonna poke him a bit. Do we have spines? I don't particularly want to fight him, but he doesn't have any mana. Now I do. I definitely want to fight him. Peace out, bro. Nicely job. Good job. That was really well played by him and me as well, you know. I think a typical player playing Prisoner may have run away right there. So you might have seen, like, oh, I'm low health. He has, like, full health. Should I get Strength boots? Yeah, they do, actually. Strength, I was debating whether I should go Strength or, Oh, shit. This is not where I want to be. I don't want to be here because of the potential hook. Oh. He's right in that little crevice there. I'm out, dude. He's gonna hook me here. Oh, or an attempted hook maybe? No, he didn't even attempt it. He could have landed it for sure there. That was a poor decision by him. He's slower than me, so now I'm out of hook range, so now he's not gonna catch me. Yeah, that was a poor decision. I don't know. He should have gone for the hook. I'm actually going to go B just because I'm low on mana and the wave's pushed up at the moment anyways. Well, actually not anymore because he just pulled the wave, but that's okay. Orange is coming down here to take it, so that's all right. That's totally fine. Yeah, so that was well played by both of us. I think a typical player may have just run away in that case, thinking, oh, I'm low and Doctor's full health. What do I do? Doctor was really low on mana. He used a lot of his mana to jump to where we were, which is, I think, a mistake that a lot of Doctor Repulsors make in early game, is they're like, oh, I can jump across the map, I'll go jump, 4,000 units and kill him. Nah, not really. All your mana's gone at that point, which, I mean, could be good or bad, or however you want to look at it. I mean, I guess it couldn't be good, but if you make it in time to kill someone, like when he killed that Gunblade, he used a lot of mana to get to him, but then he killed Gunblade, so it could be argued either way. That in some cases it's better, in some cases it's not. So it's just one of those things. It's a case-by-case thing. You got to be aware of what you're doing. I was just coming to push back mid. Well, I guess if... Let's see, there's 3, 4 of them visible on the map, so it's okay for me to farm mid a little. I don't have any escapes, so I want to be too ballsy in mid here, but that's okay, because there's so many of them missing. Oh, I actually didn't mean to attack that, but it apparently was enough damage either way, so that's fine. Okay, this is actually a nice game. It's really even. 14 to 11. It's not, like, perfectly even. We have a slight advantage in the level categories, too. Does anybody want this? Brown? No, it's not. Mid isn't here, so I'm just taking it. There's nobody to gank, which is unfortunate because everybody just like died and whatnot, but that's okay. So I'll tell you what, I'm probably going to go first item into an... I like to get Insanitarius and Elder Parasite on most bruisers. Pretty much every bruiser is a good hero to get them on. They actually recommend you get both. The only thing is, like, if you're gonna get, so they recommend, they have luxury items as both of these. You shouldn't get both of them. You could get an Elder Parasite or no, that was my fault. That was just a poor hook. That's okay. Ooh, is he gonna go for it? That was a poor hook by him. Well, one poor hook deserves another, right? So we even it out. I did a poor hook, he did a poor hook. Both teams are back where they started. Cool. Their whole team is here, all 5. Care. Yeah, care. Let yellow fool around him. It's fine, it's fine, fine. Just don't fight, just don't fight. Don't fight, 4v5. I'm coming, but... Oh, we got a couple here. Let's pick them. Guys, right here. Pick them off. Oh my god, that was another poor hook. Oh, can we get a slow on her? There it is. There's the chain. This should be enough to kill her. Oh, her backup. Ooh, that was a really nice raw stun. We set up way too much, and that was poor. We just fought 4v5. Actually worse than 4v5 because I didn't have a hook in there. My ultimate, I didn't end up getting it to go off. That was just a very, very poor engagement. I mean, in fairness, so what I'll say is maybe Gunblade shouldn't have been mid, but I'll tell you a million times that the vast majority of the time, if we fight 4v5, it's okay. Well, that was probably a poor decision. He might be in trouble here a little. Oh, wait. Is Doctor trying to fight him 1v1? He doesn't have his team here? Nobody's with him? That was a poor decision by Doctor. Okay, I thought he had, like, one person on backup coming in right at the back there, but I guess that's not the case. Oh, I spawned. I didn't notice. Sorry. So I'm going to go Insanitarius first. I'm actually going to drop the totem. You don't need stats as much on Prisoner. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're helpful on every hero, but I will say, like, Prisoner has very high base damage, he has decent health and mana pool already, so that one totem maybe isn't as good as the 15 attack speed, depending on how you think about it. It depends on what you need more at the moment. I'm 0-2 and 5, I don't particularly care about kills. I mean, I've assisted in getting 5 kills, so that's a nice little thing. But, I mean, more particularly, I have, the regen and such, and, oh, that was a little lag there. I personally would prefer the attack speed at the moment, just to pump out a little more damage as opposed to having a slightly higher, stats and whatnot. Don't worry, I mean, not the stats don't help with damage too, but it's just something to think about. Plus, then I have more pieces of this thing, and I don't have to have the courier fairy as much, depending on how much the courier's carrying or whatever the case may be. I don't know. They're just things to think about. You're gonna slow? No, I'm not gonna reveal my... I might have just revealed myself because it's daytime. Or, no, it's not. It's nighttime. Sorry. Yeah, it's nighttime. So I think I didn't reveal myself. I don't think they saw me. But they probably have an idea we're all here anyways, even if they didn't see me. If someone's there, I'll hook him. I'll fucking hook his ass. Oh, let's kill him then. There, free kill. Cool. We gotta stop grouping up so much because that is very poor placement for a raw ultimate. Oh, Doctor. Damn, they all got out of my ultimate there. That was a good, Ra's not dead, I don't think, yeah. That was a good, yeah, right, yeah, it was his rebirth. That was a good, Balfagor ult, too. Balfagor kind of suicided in there to get it off, but that was a well-placed Balfagor ult, actually. I think he hit 3 of them. Unfortunately, with the combination of the Pearl ultimate and the Doctor Repulsor jump, I didn't get anybody with my ultimate. I have 1 hook, but that's it, guys. I got a hook, so careful. Not that they can hear me, but they should be mildly aware of that looking at my mana pool anyway, so it's fine. And also, we fought that whole fight without Gunblade. He was, like, pushing top, which is fine. It's not necessarily wrong for him. We initiated it knowing he wasn't here. Although I will say Gunblade should maybe focus a bit less on farming and more on team fighting. Not all on team fighting, but Gunblade is one of those carries who has early game and mid game potential with his abilities, so you can actually you can assist and do stuff early game, whereas oh fuck, you can't really do much early game. Maybe that was a poor hook on my part. I think that was a poor hook on my part. Yeah, we're all gonna die. Maybe I should have just said screw him, he's dead, and leave him. So that was a mistake, I think. I tried to get them off him, and on top of that, you know, Ra was half health, that kind of thing. But in the end, that was a poor choice on my part. I think what we should have done is said Gunblade got caught. He was too close to the enemy tower. We should have sacrificed him and just you know, saved the rest of the team. This is a touch iffy of a decision to stay and fight. They're not going to get this denied, probably. Yeah. They need to be a bit careful. 2v5 is not the best idea. I mean, they have an Armadon and Balfagor, so they're both really tanky and can deal some decent damage. And a lot of these guys are low with, like, no mana, so they could do it, maybe. Oh, those guys are in trouble. And maybe too late. I think it's too late. I think these guys are all going to be gone by the time we get there. Yeah, they are. They're all going to be gone. Hag blink? Hag can go keep chasing him? Nah, I don't think Hag's going to make it either. Oh, we got 1. Low mana. That should be a kill. So, I mean, we got 1 at least. Oh, is somebody going to try and save him? No, damn. I was hoping somebody would come and attempt to help him because we could have gotten 2. They're all way too low mana, so that's why they had to run. Low mana and low health, actually, but that's, I mean, low mana being the key thing. I'm going to have the courier bring me my Insanitarius now. So I have an Insanitarius, which is a nice little buffer to have. I'm not the best at using the Insanitarius to turn it on and off, and oh crap, I misclicked. I'm not the best. We still don't have an upgraded courier. Jesus Christ. It's pretty sad. Here, I'll buy it. Yeah, I'm not the best at turning it on and off to get full usage of that heal that it does. Well, it's like a pseudo heal. But you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. If you've played Han for more than, like, a couple months, maybe a little longer than that, you probably know what I'm talking about. What's up? Oh, what are we calling? For this guy? Oh, sorry. Come here, bro. Oh, did he see me coming that way? Dang it. I think he saw me coming that way, maybe. Maybe he has a ward right here that he saw me walking up. It's possible. Otherwise, I think we would have killed him right there. He's definitely got wards, because he's backing off every time somebody walks in on him. He's definitely got wards. He's got wards. Oh, there. This is a very iffy engagement. I really don't like these engagements by this team. I think they're very iffy. Can I get... no. My ultimate... We're making very iffy engagements. Our team isn't there the whole time. We're fighting in their terms. That was poor engagement. They have wards. They knew we were all there. So that was a very poor engagement. It was obvious they had wards. Every time we went in for it, he backed off. So if they knew we had wards, odds are if he was baiting like that, they had backup. So that was a poor engagement. I would have not gone on that. I mean, at the very least, I wouldn't have gone, like, initiated on them. Maybe I could have, like, pulled him if I had gotten the hook. And you could make an argument that maybe that pull would have been a good way to initiate. Now we're getting behind, though, because they have the level advantage. But just a general, can we get some wards, please? Preferably, you know, maybe Balfagor or Hag. When you guys can buy wards, would be nice. That would be a cool little thing. You can use the Insanitarius, by the way, when you're full health, and it has minimal effects, like if you don't have it on for long periods. If you have it on for long periods, it's kind of a big deal, but if you're like full health, it has minimal effects, like if you use it in like quick successions. So it's something you can kind of utilize to help you farm, but it's not. Keep in mind, it's not. You can't use it for. I'd say more than like 5 to 7 seconds. Maybe that's even too much. More than 5 to 7 seconds, and you're getting into the area of like that's too much to like use it to farm. It's used for like little bursts or something like that. Maybe I shouldn't be stacking yellow. That was kind of a foolish thing. I think I should have stacked it for camps, but that was kind of dumb. Why did I do that? Whatever. Thank you for the wards. This is definitely overlap. Like we don't need one there and there. That's way too much. And actually, even all 3 of these, that's overlap. Way too much overlap. Actually, I'll tell you right now, just the 2 that yellow. Oh God, just the 2 that yellow placed are overlap. This might be too much. I'm coming, but no. Am I gonna? No, he's out of range. It's fine. That's fine. If I want to get away so that we don't get run, dude, because I'm not fighting that. That's a poor engagement. It's 2v4. Unfortunately, you have to die. Sorry. Did somebody oh, they timed out, I guess, so whatever. Yeah, wretched hack here. So the purple got caught way out. We should have let him die. I mean, in fairness, we got a tower in the process, but they got 2 kills, and they're going to take this tower, no problem. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's a... I mean, sure, we can pause if you guys want. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a fair trade. And it looks like... maybe not. It looks like Balfagor is kind of like slightly AFK or something, maybe. He's just kind of sitting there now. So that was a poor engagement. Balfagor got caught out, and you know, we should have let him die. Balfagor has no escape. There was no way he was getting out of that because he was in Devo Rot, and you know, Armadon didn't have any stuns or anything to keep him off. But as I was saying, this this ward and this ward probably, you know, I'm just looking at the wards yellow placed, are probably unnecessary. If you look, 291, 285. So yellow also placed an unnecessary ward. This ward was already down when this one was up, so we definitely don't need both of them. I probably wouldn't have warded their ancients either. So that's a lot of wards that are poor, for lack of a better word. We have like infinite vision over, you know, this area of the, you know, from where like here all the way to like the rune and a little bit in their ancients. We have like infinite vision there. We don't need that. Usually you want like a big chunk of vision, and you leave some up to speculation. So you don't necessarily plan to have vision of every little bit of one section of the map. You kind of want to spread out your vision since you can only have so many wards down at once. And these are a lot of overlapping unnecessary. We're probably going to lose anyways at this point. We're just throwing fights over and over again. So I mean, I don't think waiting for Hag is really going to make a difference. We have very poor engagement decisions recently. We were doing good early on, but we're kind of dropping the ball. Yellow's about to get caught out here. There's nothing I can do for him, so he's done. And if he gets caught, and it looks like he's going to. Yeah, he didn't even grab their courier in the process. Would have been nice that he got in their courier. I'm backing off because they're coming for me. What the fuck? You were way out of position. You like, they have wards. They saw you walking around in our jungle. So, I was restroom. How are you restroom? You were moving around. What are you talking about? You took your computer with you to the bathroom, man? I don't get it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So I mean, 4v5 we're definitely gonna lose. 5v5, if we start making smart engagements, we could come back. But I mean, just repeatedly we're making poor decisions, and it's compounding over and over again. So I mean, I don't know. We could maybe make some decent decisions here, but I mean, at least currently it's not looking so hot. But you never know. This game is all about like crazy turnarounds, so they happen. Thought we lost you, pal. They happen sometimes, and their Hag's back. So yeah, I mean they happen. It's not uncommon. You know, back in the day, MSI used to do it all the time. Hence the term MSI comeback for anybody who's heard that before. Maybe somebody has. This is a decent place to hook, by the way, in case anybody was ever curious. I mean, not if your team scares them away, but okay. I'm kind of regretting going with the steam boots instead of ghost marchers. This is an okay place to hook. I don't love this place as much though, but that's just me personally. Oh, there's the ult, but come on, it's 3v5. This should be like a given team execution, you know? This should be like a murder. Let's pop that on there. Nah, so I mean, I'm not. So that was 3v5 at first, and this just horrendous initiation there. I mean, not necessarily. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say horrendous initiation. I didn't get a good initiation, but we could have just walked up on him and killed him very quickly. And I had like no backup. It took like 4 or 5 seconds before my team was with me. I'm thinking it's ready to concede. Unfortunately, you know, I mean, I'm usually against conceding in these modes, but it's just not happening. The teamwork just isn't there. So, oh well. It happens. Let's see, what did I get? Where am I? Here. Highest APM and dealt the least damage to heroes. Yeah, that's depressing, but okay. Oops, sorry, I want to see this. Where am I? Okay, so I had third highest GPM on my team. No, fourth, sorry. But, I mean, kind of tied with yellow anyways, so, I mean, you can kind of count them as, like, the same thing. And then, you know, slightly behind. Yeah, okay. So, I mean, we just ended up throwing over and over. I mean, we just threw 3 or 4 big fights where we traded like 1 for 5 or 0 for 5 or 0 for 4 or something, like right in a row. Just, we had a level advantage of 2 or 3 levels, and we got too cocky and started making poor team decisions, team fights and engagements and things like that, and it went to hell in a handbasket pretty quickly. So, good. Thank you, sir. So, I don't know, that's what happens when you play this game sometimes. You know, you make poor engagements. Sometimes they're unavoidable. You know, you can't always control the people on your team. Sometimes they were my fault. I think that last fight there at the end, we could have definitely just stomped the 3 of them very quickly before... I mean, their Dr. Repulsor didn't show up for, I would say, probably 8 to 10 seconds into the fight. We could have easily killed Pearl in that time. And probably also killed Devourer in that time as well. But, you know, it is what it is when it comes down to it. If your team just, you know, isn't working right, you just don't have great coordination, you just don't. And then their other player, who's their other player that wasn't there? Voodoo. Voodoo Jester he didn't show up until after I had already died. He was like showing up right at the end, so it was kind of 3v5 for most of the time, and then 3v4 for a little bit too. But yeah, so what was the other thing I wanted to mention? The other thing I wanted to mention, also, Pearl is actually a pretty goddamn good counter to Prisoner. It works out very well due to the fact that, you know, I ult and she just pushes me off of everybody, and my ult gets popped immediately. So she's a very good counter to Prisoner in that sense, as long as she saves her ultimate till the right time. But I mean, you know, there's not so much I can do about it. The thing I could do about it, I guess, is just not ult myself. And then she would probably, if she's a smart player, probably just continue to save her ult. And then maybe at some point she'd say, okay, he's not going to ult or whatever. I've waited long enough. I've wasted too much time, and I'll ult, and then I can do it. I don't know. It's a complicated thing. So there's a complicated little psychological game going on in there too. But I mean, when it comes down to it, I just, you know, she counters Prisoner's ultimate very well. So there wasn't too much I could do in terms of setting up nice ultimates because of that. So it is what it is. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your feedback on that poll thing, I would be more than happy to do it if you guys want me to. If you guys don't want me to, that's fine too. I can just keep playing the way things are, keep picking heroes the way things are. That's up to you guys. So, I mean, I don't really mind either way. So, whatever you guys would like to do. So, thank you guys for watching. If you have requests, feel free to let me know down below. So I'll tell you what I'm probably going to do more Bruiser games in the upcoming future. So, Prisoner, Berserker, Lord Salforus, maybe Predator, some, you know, typical heroes like that. Maybe Balfagor. Balfagor's alright. He's not much of a bruiser, but he's more of just a tank that happens to have high magic damage from his abilities. But maybe I'll play him, maybe some other bruisers, you know. So if you guys would like a bruiser in particular, that would be great if you could let me know. I'll probably be playing them for the next couple games. So would be my guess, because I'm kind of in that like zone at the moment to play those guys. I'm enjoying it. So even though I didn't do amazing this game, I still had fun playing Prisoner. He's still a fun hero to play. I love it. It's really nice when you have a nice good start. I get like 2-3 kills early on, and then I get like an early Insanitarius and early Elder Parasite, and it's dope. You just smash everybody. But, you know, it is what it is. I didn't get it. So that's okay, though. Thank you guys for watching. If you do have requests, let me know. And any other feedback you have on my channel or types of videos, that too. So thank you guys, and I will talk to you guys later. GG, well played, guys. Elfis out.